NFL 23 on EA Sports, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Arizona Cardinals on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Tonight, on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Arizona Cardinals. And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that can have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. And here come the Saints about to begin their first possession, and the man in charge of this offense, his 8th season now in the NFL, former #1 pick, Jameis Winston.
It was terrible to see Jameis Winston suffer his torn ACL last season because he had the Saints rolling in his first year running the show in New Orleans. They went 5-2 in his starts, and they were just 4-6 after he was injured. And how about
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Winston from the gun on third down. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. Yardage.
Time to jump into the action, and we have a red zone alert as this defense looks to stop a 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Nifty move. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Saints will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive lineman and
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? From the gun on third down, Murray. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 21. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
We drop you back into the action here. Ball in the red zone. Offense has it with a first down. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he stopped immediately there. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard second down. They stay on the ground. Here's Conner again. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run here with Connor. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1. Now Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cardinals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that.
On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. Kamara gets it again on second down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Winston to the sideline here on 4th down, and Will Lutz gets set for a New Orleans field goal try. This will be a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want...
Trouble certainly brewing for this defense after that last play, as now they'll need to defend a 1st and goal from the 5. Working out of the gun, Winston. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Jameis to throw it. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Isaiah Simmons, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Winston. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Isaiah Simmons drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
Winston to the sideline here on 4th down, and Will Lutz gets set for a New Orleans field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good, and the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble. Time to jump back in. This defense, they're in a little bit of dire straits here as they come out and see what they can do facing a 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Now Winston. Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd.
And on 2nd and goal, they decide to throw it again, and this result is even worse. They take a sack. On first down, it was simply an incomplete pass. Not a good first 2 plays, beginning with 1st and goal.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Winston now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All out.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. Now Murray's got to have this one. This is caught. It's Brown. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're with and maybe start.
This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
It'll be Murray on the keeper. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Murray. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Paulson and Debo. And the Saints are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early.
It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the 1st quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the 1st quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.